No life jackets, no brakes. I've been to blondes overboard. Dive in, too late. She hit the water. Guns overboard, overboard. Hey, you made it. Welcome aboard. Emily and Brittany setting the score.
Hello and welcome back to Blondes Overboard podcast. You like how I do those intros? Oh, she likes it. We have a blonde voyage today, but it is in-house blonde voyage, so a different spin to our usual. You're looking psycho directly at the camera. Welcome. My name's Emily.
I'm so sorry. I actually just totally spaced out. I don't even know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about. It is so absurd what I was actually thinking about.
Okay.
I was thinking about Girl Scouts.
We were just talking about that before.
Yeah, we were talking about it before, and then I hadn't got the blanks.
Well, welcome back. Today we are joined by Tory. She will take us through her intro and everything, but thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah,
cheers.
we're really excited.
Yeah.
So did you guys meet because of Gal Pals or before that?
No, because of Gal Pals and not Gal Pals, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So we had a pop-up back in February for Galentine's Day. And did I reach out to you? I think I did.
You found me on Insta.
Yes, I found you.
Yes.
I slid into her DMs. We're such really little pervs. We were just sliding into everyone's DMs. And I just really enjoyed her message, her Instagram, all the good stuff. And I was like, ooh, I kind of want her at the pop-up. That'll be a nice little fun activation. So, and then when you came, a lot of my friends that came to the event had gone to you.
Yeah.
And I never made it over. But I was like, how was it? Like, how was she?
Yeah.
And they were all, like, one of my friend's moms was, like, obsessed with you.
Oh, really?
She was like, that one, she's on to something. And I'm like, okay, I think that was the point, so good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's our profession.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could take those and like put that on my Google review.
Yeah.
It's like somebody's voice saying that, you know?
Yeah. Well, she does great voiceovers. I'm sure that's exactly what she's doing.
Yes.
Actually, last night I found, boy, I do want to talk about this. Do you know Bob Murray he was from like the Nelk Boys on TikTok? I don't know, it was like this, like, I don't even know what they were, like those, like, crazy guys taking videos, doing weird stuff.
Okay.
Like, what are they, influencers, podcasters? I don't know. And his name's Bob Murray. I'm pretty sure he's canceled right now, so, like, I'm not, like, supporting him, but he does crazy voiceovers of,
Crazy?
No, of, like, newscasters. So he would talk normally, and then all of a sudden he'd be like, he's going left! And then he started redoing, like, he was doing dog shows and voice over it. And he was like, they thought I was a little rat, but look at me go! And he was like doing
What?
I was watching you for an hour and a half.
Perfect.
And that's what I was doing at 2 a.m.
Okay.
Well, you told me to go to bed.
Yes,
I didn't listen, Mom.
I know. I actually, when we were thinking about starting a podcast, I reached out to Tory because I was like, how does this feel? Like, can you pull some cards for me? Because we want to get into this crazy venture.
Mm-hmm.
And the number one thing you said was, it feels fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
You got the feeling already.
Yeah, I pulled cards.
Yeah, she pulled the cards for me.
I thought she just was like sick. I was like,
No, this was like 6 weeks ago? No, maybe more.
I think 2 months ago. You did tell me
Yeah,
that.
it was a
I did.
while ago.
Yeah. It was great. I loved it. So anyway, tell us how you got started, like all of your history.
Gosh, I'm always like, where the hell do I start?
Yeah.
It's a long, winding road, but I was a corporate girly for a very long time.
Okay.
10 years. Yeah, I was a jewelry buyer in New York City for a while, and it was great. But I was just like going through the motions. I felt like something was missing. I'm just like grinding all the time. What is my next thing? And I found Reiki.
Oh, cool.
So that's what really got me started. I actually have a twin. And she had a Reiki session and she was like, you need to go to this woman.
Yeah.
And then that woman became my teacher and one of my closest friends.
Oh my God.
And so then I got Reiki certified. And I felt like that was like my intro to this whole world. And I like started seeing Reiki clients in 2019. But around then it was like thinking about starting a family, thinking about like how long do I want to be at this job. And I just started like dabbling in a bunch of different things. I took an astrology like certification class, learned how to read birth charts, started pulling cards during my Reiki sessions. And then eventually a couple of years later I learned the tarot system. And it just kind of like keeps snowballing. Then I quit my job, I had 2 kids, and now I like read cards for a living.
Yeah.
It like happened quickly and then also not at all. You know?
Right.
Yeah, where you just kind of blink and you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's like I wish that I could have shown myself this 6 years ago, because I would have been like, wait, what? It's like my dream job, you know? I get to take care of my kids and then like F around with tarot.
Yeah.
So you brought up that obviously you kind of made the shift right around the time that you wanted to family plan and family start. So how did becoming a mom and motherhood shift everything for you? Because I know it's also a big part of what you offer as well.
Yes. So there's so many ways that this could go. I actually started seeing Reiki clients like 2 or 3 months before I got pregnant. So it's been a part of my whole journey, which has been awesome because I feel like it's always just been like a place for me to land, and it's like a huge piece of my identity. And I feel like if I didn't have that in my motherhood, I would be flapping in the breeze, like losing my shit. So yeah, it's like, it's been such an integral part, even though it's been up and down. But being a mom, especially, so I read tarot, of course, but I also do astrology. It's a huge part of what I do. And I've always like loved astrology. I was like the girl on my floor when I was 12 reading Cosmos, the horoscopes, the whole thing. But in my 20s, like right before I had kids, I told you I took an astrology class. I was like reading everyone I know's birth charts. And when I had my daughter, it was in May 2020, so it was complete and utter madness. And I'm sure you can understand, similar timing. And she had a lot of stomach issues, so she struggled a lot that first year. And so did I. I was like drowning in hell because we couldn't leave our apartment. Nothing was open. It was just madness. And I found myself struggling like with how to help her too, health-wise, and then just in general, like routine, whatever. I'm like a very type B mom. Like I will throw shit together last minute. Like I told you, my kids were like, "Why are you wearing a dress? This is weird." Like that's my vibe. But like 6 months to a year, somewhere around there, of my daughter being born, I like had this light bulb moment. I'm like, I pulled her birth chart like the minute she was born. I'm not kidding. I was like getting stitched up, pulling her birth chart. And I was like, why am I not using this as like a tool for success in parenting? It's kind of like a blueprint of their personality traits and like what helps them. So I started using, so children are really, really into with their moon sign, because your moon sign is like your inner world and your intuition, and kids don't really have like all the masks up and the filters that we have, so they just work from emotion. So her moon sign is Virgo, which is like the most like organized, like type A vibe in the zodiac. So I had to like switch the game up a little bit. I was like, I need a routine. She needs a nap routine. She needs an eating routine. Like all of this stuff, and it completely changed like our dynamic. So that's what really like clicked in my mind about helping other parents through astrology. So that's a huge part of what I do now.
Very cool. I know, I'm like thinking about my kids because my daughter, and I also think like feminine versus like male energy is totally different too, because my kids are so different.
Yes. Like, so what's your job, Mommy? Are you a witch? I'm like, correct.
Yeah.
Please tell all your friends.
You will not have any friends over or boys parties because Mommy's a witch.
Did you ever shop at Gypsy Warrior? Okay, that like really like defined my witchcraft.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Find my witchcraft.
Yeah. No, I like went in there and I was like, I'm a witch.
That's how I feel every day. Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
To feel like that?
Yeah.
There's you guys know Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh,
obviously.
Yeah.
There's a store there called the Good Witch of Salem.
Yep, I have so much stuff from it.
It's the cutest.
Yeah.
So my daughter calls me the Good Witch of Whippany.
Oh my god, how funny!
Isn't that
Like
cute?
the witches of WeHo.
Yes.
Isn't that funny? Because I took her there when she was 30.
No,
Oh my gosh,
do you,
she
She has the
like,
best memories.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that
Yeah.
no brain.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
do you get like witchy aura off of us?
Yeah.
Do you think
I get witchy aura off of everybody. You just have to like want to be
which-
witchy. You have to embrace it.
I thought we were special?
A lot of it is about
I thought we
like
were the chosen.
clearing away and following the intuition.
Yeah.
Right? So like I talked about it before, like I do a lot of work with like Gabby Bernstein's app and manifestation,
Yes.
all that kind of good stuff. And I was a yoga teacher and did a lot of meditation classes, and like that kind of stuff really speaks to me. And I think this is like a flavor of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it works.
It just means being vulnerable.
Exactly.
Not being scared to be yourself.
Yeah, and not having like
That's
a
really
block in
scary.
front. Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day too, because she had a really good talk about moving out of your own way.
Yes.
Which I really thoroughly enjoy. Yeah. I'm on the verge of creating like a media company.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Okay, the energy around that. Successful.
No, great.
Yeah. So I like to explain, especially because you're just getting started.
Yeah.
I like to explain like the imagery. When you see fruits and wine and like stuff like that, it's abundance.
Can we hold it up?
Yeah,
I'm
of
allowed to
course.
touch.
Please. Yeah, like
What is that? Pentacles? Oh, like tentacles?
pentacles is like the earth.
Yeah, the earth version of like full energy.
So for those of you who are listening, she pulled a card with fruits, a little wine, seems accurate. A man with long black hair, he's a little sculpted.
There really is no like male female energy in tarot, but sometimes the imagery gives that. And of course, when you hear king, usually you think masculine.
Right.
But it can kind of go either way. But immediately I'm like, it's abundant. Like I didn't even need to pull another card. Usually I'm like pulling 3, 4, but I'm like, no, it feels good.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Wow.
I love that. Carly, you want to pull something?
Do it.
We're breaking the third wall. Carly is our producer.
My documentary will be successful.
Okay, let's see. Energy around your documentary. My question is, have you started it yet?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are you overthinking it?
No, we're waiting on our buyer to.
Okay,
Give
'cause
us the money.
there's a lot of like heady energy right now.
Oh yeah, that's my partner and I.
So maybe it's just like this overthinking and wondering who's gonna pick it up, what's gonna happen. Like that's what I'm picking up on. And this energy, I pulled the Queen of Wands. So swords are like mind, communication, and they can sometimes feel like, whew, there's a lot happening in my mind, and also like in communication, like with other people too. But when I pulled the Queen of Wands, I'm just like, stay in your power, stay in your knowing of what the story is and how you're going to get that across. The Queen of Wands, that energy is very much about like telling your story, staying in your power, and being like really proud of who you are without wondering about what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Just like having a belief in it, a deep-seated fiery belief and passion that what you're doing is going to make sense.
Okay. Cool.
I love that.
Deep.
Yeah. I love that.
Thank you.
So much.
I have to ask about like,
I'll close my ears.
Because I want to know.
oh, like what?
I can also
What's
do
gonna
like two
happen?
options, like this and this, and what's the energy?
Like, will I
of
be
this?
like engaged next week?
Oh my
I
god.
know. So
Don't pull that. Don't pull that.
Because
Like, whoa, that's a big one.
yeah, like there's no one that's gonna do that next week. Actually, so maybe she'll know. No, what should I say?
Like around love or around something else?
Just to know, I have no
more
idea the relationship.
specific.
Yeah.
Or maybe just like within this year, are the cards saying that I'm gonna settle down, or maybe jet set with an Italian, has a boat.
Okay.
These are just things I want.
I think that's really hard to call.
I'm like,
Okay. I want to know, like, within this year, if anything maybe, like, big is going to happen for me. Oh, more specific?
like work, relationship, which one?
In,
Give me a bucket.
in my relationship.
Okay, I'm just gonna say energy of your relationship for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Because
Cool.
are we in July?
I like that,
5
yeah.
months.
Yeah, that brings me into winter.
To your big birthday.
I'm gonna pull. What are we in? September, October. I'm just gonna pull like a bunch of cards for months. Sometimes I like to do that. Like, what's the energy of August? What's the energy?
Yeah,
of
yeah,
okay.
Something of the energy.
Around your relationship.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Okay. Excuse me, deck. August, September, October, November, December. August. Feels like things are gonna start being a little bit more clear. This is kind of like the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And it has like this good luck feeling to it.
Especially.
So I don't know what's going on in August, but it's kind of like the ending of a way that it was and like the beginning of something new in a good way. With the wheel, it's like we're changing wheels, you know?
I like that wheel.
Okay. September is a quieter month in your relationship.
September is like
We're kind of just like existing. You're going more internal. I would say September is a month where you're like really looking at yourself, what you want, how are we gonna like take care of me? And it's less about like the total relationship. Because the hermit is like, it's just a vibe of like, I need some quiet time. That's how I would describe it. Then October, I feel like things are gonna get a little bit more clear again. It's like you're getting clarity throughout the months, but I think you have to slow down a little bit. So, like September is a month where we're like, we're slowing down, we're figuring out what I really want. And then October, you're like, all right, let's be real about like what the future holds. What do we want? Where am I at? Then November and December feel more like things are happening or they're not. So obviously it's up to you. Your fate is up to you. But the Magician is, you can manifest anything. You have all the tools in your hands. It's kind of like saying your relationship is whatever the hell you decide it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm the boss.
Yeah. And that's a really good energy. It's like reminding you of your power. What do I want? How do I feel? What am I gonna create of this relationship? And then December, it's like, I feel like the December is like the month of you declaring, like, this is exactly what I want, this is when I want it, and this is where I'm at.
I'm turning 30
Okay.
in December, so I'm having a midlife crisis.
Not midlife quite yet.
Or, no, more than
Maybe a
quarter.
third life crisis.
Yeah, it's hitting me like a ton of bricks.
Overall, I just feel like you're slowing down, you're making sense of things, and then you're like really standing up for what you want and what you need. It's like verbal clarification is coming at the end of this year.
So I actually went to can I say psychic?
Yeah. Of course.
I don't know what's wrong these days. So I went to a psychic and she told me to slow down.
Oh.
She also said watch some birds, that I would find joy in them. I know. But then the bird died. Two birds died. What did that mean? In a
Just
week.
like they were old or whatever.
Yeah, or ate some.
She told me, she said slow down, so it's interesting that you also said that. And then she told me like, maybe look into birds. I see that you would enjoy some bird watching. And I was like, bird watching? Little did I know. I started naturally watching a bird family that I found a nest. And I loved them and I saw their circle of life and it went faster than I anticipated.
Yeah.
And then the bird was dead. And then I was really upset because she had 2 babies, but I feel like they're okay. That's what I'm going to tell myself. The mom died, or maybe the dad, I don't know. Who feeds the birds? I don't know. I think my grandma said the dad, I don't know. And then a week later, I was looking out the window, another dead bird.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
I feel like it's just that you're looking more.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, how fast life goes.
Yeah.
You're a mirror for whatever you're seeing.
Yeah.
And you're in your midlife crisis over here.
That's true. I just don't want to see a third dead bird.
No, I would agree. How do you hold space for others when you're so energetically like connected all day long?
Yeah.
I'd hold space for yourself, really.
Yeah, that's a great question because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I'm with my 3 and 5-year-old 95% of the time, and on any spare moment I have, I'm working and holding space for others.
Right.
Which really just means like connecting with others' energy and supporting them. But for me, it's all back to basics. I feel like everything I do is like trying to bring this all back to the ground and back to basics. So, like tonight, I have an event. I'm reading tarot at a mom's night out.
Fun.
Yeah, and it's going to be so fun, and I know my cup is going to be filled, but I crash hard after those events because I'm all in. Like, for those 3 hours, I'm all in. I'm having so much fun and, like, picking up on 20 different people's energies, and then I get home and I'm like, whoa. And, like, there are days where if I had the luxury of sleeping, and the next day I'd sleep till 12, but I don't.
Yeah.
So I take a hot shower. Like, I don't care if I got home at midnight. Like, water is so cleansing, and I feel like we have to just dumb down these spiritual practices and not make everything so freaking complicated. Like, you don't need a crystal up your V if you want to calm down, you know? But I do feel like sometimes from the outside it seems like we're saging ourselves and we're crystalling every inch of our body. And I'm like, I don't have time for that shit.
Right.
I just don't. So I'm taking a hot shower. I am being very intentional with like what I'm listening to on the way home. So like on my way here, I was like feeling weirdly anxious this morning. I think just because I don't love morning routines. Like I want to chill. But when I have to like drop them off and pick them up and do this and be somewhere at 9, I'm like, I get a little frantic. So I listen to like high frequency music. And listen, I'm not perfect. Usually I'm like blasting some weird podcast or some music, but I was like, we're gonna try to take care of my energy today. And it actually was really, really helpful. And I don't do it all the time. There will be times I get home from an event and I forget to take my hot shower because I'm just exhausted, and then the next day I really feel it. So hydrating, like it's down to like electrolytes, hot showers. I'm trying to think, there's like 1 or 2 other things that I do. Just like being mindful of whose energy I'm around, like the little things that really add up when you're not taking care of your energy.
You were saying that
your daughter has a lot of earth signs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's an Earth Sun, an Earth Node, an Earth Mercury, an Earth Mars. I know that's like a little out there, but Earth is like of the body. Like you're like very much on Earth. I feel like some people with a lot of air or water are like more floaty vibes.
Mhm.
She's like so of the Earth.
Yeah.
So she gets her sensitivity in her body. Like she's always been sensitive. She always
And that's
has
the stomach thing too, right?
She's always had stomach
Yeah.
issues and eczema. It's like
She feels it. Yeah.
And I could tell a crazy story. I don't know how much you guys want me to trauma dump.
Absolutely.
Let me know.
Yeah. Trauma dump. Hit it.
Please,
Okay,
hit us.
this is some of my trauma. There
Yeah.
you go.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I had a miscarriage
Yes,
in
okay.
September. And it was, I shared about it a little bit,
yeah.
but it was highly traumatic.
Right.
I went through 6 months of medical trauma, like crazy stuff. And the week that I found out I was miscarrying, my daughter had a crazy inflammation flare up where she ended up in the hospital because her throat closed. Like literally, we were in ER and she was getting crazy steroid. I don't think that's a coincidence. It was like freaky, like the day I found out. And she's never seen me and my husband like that. Like we were distraught, especially my husband. Like I'm a gal that cries. Like she's like, mom's crying again. Like she's eating her cereal again. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
But like my husband, it's like, I think that like took her out.
Yeah.
And she's not a super verbal, emotional person like that. She feels everything.
Yeah.
So it was literally, and like don't get me wrong, there was she had hand, foot, mouth a couple weeks before. Like there was definitely like a couple things underlying.
Right.
But I think her emotional and like psychic sensitivity like took her way over the edge.
So I 100% agree. I also, one, because you're twins, so you understand the connection between siblings even more than anybody else does. But I think that even having not shared like a physical womb, I really truly believe that there is such a connection between siblings. Like the relationship I have with my sister is like nothing else.
Same. Yeah.
It's absolutely wild, out of control. And I connected with your story a lot because I lost my son when I was 34 weeks pregnant. Yeah. So I was almost 9 months. He was 6.5 pounds. It was trauma like you.
Insane.
Yeah. It was insane. I had to give birth naturally. Like,
oh my God.
It was horrific. Absolutely horrific. But I was at the beach not a day or two before, and I swear that's the last time I felt him kick. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I was a first-time mom. Yeah. It was COVID.
Right.
It was all these wild things in one, and I was like, stop, you're just freaking yourself out. Yeah. And I like just, there was just like a lot of waves, and I remember being in the ocean and my husband saying like, just be careful. And I was fine. I was just standing there and I'm not a water sign at all. I just really love the water.
Yeah.
And again, everything happened. Now that my daughter is here, she is hyper emotional. Like I tell you, like she gets very emotional listening to music, sets her up. Her relationship with the ocean and the beach is
crazy,
wild. It's like kind of scary. Like watching Moana, and it sounds ridiculous. When Moana walks into the water, that is my daughter.
Oh my God,
like literally,
I have full body chills.
Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
So we were just at the beach like 2 weeks ago, and she was walking into the water, singing every single word. She's 4 to the connection song that Moana sings when she has with the waves, and it's like there is something there, and they know it and they feel it, and it's like very, very connected. Like some of the things that she says, like she knows does she know she had an older brother? Like, yes and no. Again, it's very hard to get into that at this age.
Yes.
Don't want to tell her he was sick. He wasn't sick. Like, he was fine.
Yeah.
I don't want her to think she got a cold, God forbid, you know.
Right, and it's very hard to conceptualize.
So hard to conceptualize. But I, like, physically feel like they are... And I always say, like, Axel gave his siblings... like part of his heart, because these kids, like you even said it, these kids are like,
they're lovers.
They're lovers.
I feel like they like just like knew me. Like they like acted like it. They were like, hey, how are ya?
Yeah.
Like,
and they're like very, I don't know what it is. Like they're very empathetic. Maybe that's the word.
Yeah.
But I think it's because of their connection.
100%.
It's
the
wild.
whole time you're talking, like full body chills.
Yeah.
And me and you talked about spirit babies before.
Yeah.
This is really, I'm like, I don't know how crazy you think I am with the spirit baby stuff, but like, spirit babies are it's like connecting with babies before they're born.
Okay.
So even in womb,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
they're obviously not out yet, but it's this idea that you can connect with their soul. So of course I believe that they were with him
Yeah, totally.
before he even came.
Right, exactly,
It's
exactly.
like they have this soul connection, and they kind of all knew this is what's going to happen for us, and this is our
Right.
connection.
Right.
That's what I believe, at least.
I mean, that makes sense because they were all in the same.
DNA.
Yeah,
the
they
same
were all in
womb.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
They were just waiting their turn.
right, right.
Yes, that's kind of how I see it. It's like they're kind of up there, and they're like, all right, you're going first. Right?
Yeah.
You're headed down. Yeah.
And then your son was like, well, I'm going to come back, and
Right.
he helps them down.
Right,
Every
right.
soul has a different mission.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wild, right?
Yeah.
It's so wild. And then my son now, Nolan, he has to warm up to the peach. So like it's so interesting how different. But like she was the subsequent baby after we lost Axel. So it's like maybe her connection is different, right? And then maybe he'll show signs, you know. And it's also a way for me to connect.
Totally.
You know what I mean? It's like comforting as well.
Yeah.
You know.
So
So
that's really what it is. It's
Totally.
like they're
Yeah.
connecting to us in some way.
Yeah.
And bringing you that comfort through your daughter.
Right,
With
right,
how
right,
she's
right.
interacting with that memory for you.
right, exactly.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy.
But so
I know. That's why I'm just collecting
collect seashells.
no, like, well, I have a seashell tattooed to my ankle now, but like, I have an anchor on one, and my anchor was my first one that I ever got.
We have a strong nautical connection.
We do, yeah. My first tattoo ever was my anchor, and my dad, who passed away, had an anchor, and I have a lotus on my rib, and that was Axel's birth flower. And I got this when I was, I don't know, 24, so like almost 10 years before.
No,
Yeah.
I thought you meant you got it after.
No.
That's nuts.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It's
I got a
crazy.
tattoo. We're all just getting tatted up.
We could go after
I
this
wish I
if
could
you
take my
want.
clothes off and show you. It's on my
Yeah.
shoulder. But
Yeah.
I got it after my miscarriage.
You can show us.
Take it off.
Take your tattoo
If
off.
you want,
Yeah.
we're trying to get views.
Worth it.
Yeah, no, totally.
We love it.
I was locked in. I was
Sorry.
like,
It's fast.
I'm in the middle also for like that if you're not watching, you're just listening. So my head is turning left and right rapidly.
Yeah.
I have a question. Has there ever been a reading that went like bad, or you were like maybe nervous to say something?
I'm excited to craziest story.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like kind of change the details a little.
Yeah.
But for COVID times, I was doing a reading. I was doing most of my readings via the phone, so not Zoom. Like I don't know what you look like. And a lot of my clients around that, you know, everyone was struggling in COVID. This friend would tell this friend, I was doing Reiki at the time. So it was like, tell your friend, whatever. So I did my friend's sister's coworker, who lives across the country in a different state.
Okay.
Never seen her. All I know is her first name. So I'm doing Reiki. And at the time, what I would do is I would call them, kind of just like connect with their intention, ask them what they wanted me to like work on when you're doing Reiki. And like, do you want me to clear like heaviness, heartbreak? Do you want me to just balance your energy? I'm kind of like, what do you want me to do? I don't even remember what she said. Doesn't matter. Then I hang up. I'm doing the sessions, like 45 minutes of me sending her energy. Basically, I use my body as like an energetic standpoint, but I'm asking like her energy to replace mine, kind of. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But it works. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes I feel like distance is actually even crazier than in person. But I'm doing her energy and I get this image. So I'm clairvoyant in the sense that I see images in my mind. It's not like this projector in front of me. It's kind of like just thoughts. And I saw a crash. And I'm like very, very intense about protecting. Don't ever show me anything negative. Don't ever tell me anything bad. I want whatever's gonna help them. Like, doesn't mean like I'm love and light only, but I'm like only helpful stuff, and don't show me scary stuff. I don't ever want to scare someone. And so I saw this crash. Like, I just saw like something hit into something, fire. And I was like livid. I'm like saying to the guides, I'm like, why would you show me that? Because at the time I'm like, is this predictive? Like, what is this? And she was like, so then I'm telling her something. And then I got this information about like, tell her something about her hair. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to ignore that fire, because if that was predictive, I don't ever want to scare the shit out of someone. Like, and this was years ago. I feel like I've like come a long way with like how I read and the energetic boundaries, but I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm just going to see if everything else I said somehow turns into me getting clarity on that. So I was going through my notes. I have like a page of notes every time I do sessions. And I was like, somebody said something about your hair, like to tease you about your hair. And she says, oh my gosh, one of my closest family members used to always tease me about my hair. And he died in an accident. So he was showing me the accident to confirm that it was him.
Oh my God.
That will never leave me.
Yeah.
Because I don't consider myself a medium, but I definitely get some mediumship.
Yeah.
I just get different type of mediumship than like the Long Island medium.
Right.
Like the Long Island medium,
Like
like
your hair is not
I see your grandmother.
Yeah.
And she's this age and she's that. I'm like, I don't get that. I just get images, like words, messages.
Well, and like you said, confirmation. Yes.
Yeah, it's like evidence in small ways. So I was like, thank you for saying that, because I saw a crash and I didn't know what the hell it was.
Yeah.
And now I know it was just him telling you it's me. It's me. So that to me was the craziest. Like that will live with me forever.
Thank you for sharing. I was just locked in.
I know.
My eyes are dry because I never blinked.
You can confirm you just did not like that whole time.
I feel bad because I'm literally like,
No.
like my mouth is open and my eyes are wide.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, I'm usually not that locked into anything.
Oh my god.
Besides,
Should we, anything else that you could leave us with, or obviously we want to know how people can find you and what your appointments are like and all that stuff. Yeah.
I would say the one thing I always want to leave everyone with is none of this has to be intimidating and none of it has to be scary. It can be literally as simple as like, what should I wear today? A dress or overalls and flipping hearts. So you can approach it as like dipping toe as you want, or as like all in like I am as you want. Same with astrology. I would say everybody needs to learn their moon sign. I want everybody to do that.
Okay.
Especially women, because we connect so deeply with our inner world and our emotions. Yeah, I'm not leaving before I pull your chart, so like we're gonna find out.
They bring the moon.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought I was having deja vu right now.
Yeah. So you can make it easy. So that's what I like to do in all my sessions too. So I do like quick text message tarot readings. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm not ready for like a 30-minute Zoom to like dabble in tarot for that long, but maybe like a 5-minute voice note of just one simple question. So I like to make things like introductory. So because I want everyone to feel comfortable. I kind of want to be like people's gateway.
Right.
Like it's like come to me when you're like, I know I
You're
want
like
that.
AI.
Oh my god, I'm not like
real.
So AI, I always put in astrology questions. Every time it's spot wrong.
Yeah, because it doesn't have an intuition.
Yes, and also there's so many systems of astrology, and it'll just pick from random systems. So that's my caveat.
So call, text, email Tory. Do not use ChatGPT for this stuff.
Yeah, we dabble with ChatGPT, but we can't trust it for everything.
No, use it for efficiency.
Yeah, creating like layouts or whatever.
Like we have a bunch of thoughts, like organize it.
Yeah.
That a lot, and it's great for that.
Yes, like I have my event on Sunday, and I'm like, here's all the things I want to do. Can you just put it in a sequence for me?
Right.
Exactly.
And it's so helpful. And then I get to
Yeah.
print the sequence, and I don't have to type it up for 45 minutes.
So how can people find you?
So my last name is Sjovall. It's confusing. It's Sjovall. So
I was wondering.
everyone's always wondering. They're like, "This is Tory." Yeah, literally. Oh my email's Tory Sjovall at Gmail. Like you can TorySjovall.com. I kept it
You
all
got the
the same.
website also.
Yes, yeah.
And Instagram. And if you guys can't find her for whatever reason, me and Brittany both follow her. So if you go to our followers and type in Tory, she'll pop up, and that might be easier.
And we'll also put it in
yeah.
Spotify notes, and we'll put it in the Apple Podcast notes and the YouTube notes.
Yeah, I forgot we could do that. So she'll be
help with
linked
your
and
SEO.
added.
I love that. So I do tarot readings virtually or text message. I do tarot pop-ups all the time, like I'm here and there and everywhere. And my most favorite thing is astrology readings. I do individual, couples, and the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think couples is really, that's cool.
Yes, I just did a date night the other night.
I know, that was so cool.
So this girl reached out to me, and she actually goes to her son goes to the same school as my daughter, and she was like, "We're going out to dinner, and then can we do this after? How fun!"
So fun. So
Was it a double date? Oh no,
It's a date
It was like a husband and a wife. They
Got
went to
it.
dinner, and then they ended their date night like learning about themselves and their relationship and like their energies together.
That is therapy in itself.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Wonderful.
awesome.
You hear that,
it just,
babe?
Like, lights me up.
Yeah. We're gonna give Tori a call.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. That's
I
so
love
great.
families, but I also love couples too. Because
Yeah.
I feel like every time I do it, you just kind of see the like spark because people are like, I forgot that about you.
Yeah.
Or I never saw you that way.
Yeah.
Or one of the girls has said to me before, she's like, you just explained me better than I ever could to my husband.
Right.
And that's like priceless, you
Yeah.
know, to
Yeah.
feel seen in a way and then them see you that way too.
Right.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think it's something that we work on a lot. Like it's a nature versus nurture thing.
Yeah.
To like try and understand like how my husband grew up and was treated and how his astrological sign just fits so perfectly in his personality too. And like how they meld together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nature versus nurture with astrology.
I know, let's get
As a twin,
Yeah.
me and my sister have literally the exact same chart, but we're so similar and so different.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you grow into your chart in different ways.
Yeah.
Did you ever do like the switcheroo back in the day?
No, everyone encouraged us to, but we were too much of rule followers. I was like too
Yeah.
shy, you know? I was like, what if
In
like,
there.
somebody called me Val? I'd be like panicked.
Yeah.
I don't know how to lie.
me.
I'm not Val. They'd be like, I'm just be awkward. So I was like, this is not working. I'm too weird for that.
That's so funny. Well, thank you so much for
Yes,
coming.
thank
This was
you.
wonderful.
This was a blast in a glass.
Yes, and tune in every week. Check out our Instagram is Blondes Overboard Pod on Instagram, and then if you want to be a part of the show, blondesoverboardpod@gmail.com. Bye.
Bye.
Salty takes blondes overboard. No life jackets, no brakes.